Okay, give it like 1 more minute and we can start. Hey, happy Saturday. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with the channel message. If you're the channel message, someone wants the top spot, so they're going to try to sacrifice you. Alright, I do have some channel messages, so I'm just going to go ahead and get into the channel messages. So the first thing that I looked up was what technically is a sacrifice. A sacrifice is the offering of a human being to a god, or the slaughter of servants or slaves. Okay, so you could be someone's servant or slave, okay, and they're trying to sacrifice you. Okay, we have intended to accompany the dead. Okay, so when someone gets sacrificed, they're meant to walk among the dead. Okay, so these are definitely souls that are not able to rest. Okay, so somebody wants you to die in a state whereas your soul cannot rest. This is like some type of ritualistic thing. Okay, I told you guys about that thing inside your body in the industry, like certain people who die like in like very scared. It's something, I forgot what it's called, but I'm getting something like that. Like when you die and you're extremely scared, it produces some type of gland, okay, or hormone. I forgot what it's called though. But I'm definitely getting like this is some type of like ritual. Okay, someone has to die, and their soul may not be at rest. So I guess if someone's soul is at rest, it messes up the ritual, or it messes it up. Okay, also got the categories of sacrifice are well-being, purification, and reparation offering. Okay, so with the well-being here, somebody may try to sacrifice your well-being, so your living situation, okay, your hygiene, the way that you look, the way that you present yourself. Okay, with the purification, this is definitely somebody trying to sacrifice you because you are pure. Okay, so when you sacrifice a virgin or a child or someone that is pure, okay, you get that energy back. It's more energy, it's better to consume. Okay, this is like eating a baby. Okay, same thing. Okay, with the reparation offering, I just learned about reparations again, but reparations are meant to justify the injustice. Okay, so say for instance, like I said, the slaughtering of servants and slaves. Somebody may offer up their slave, one of their slaves, so that the rest of them can get justice in a situation, or so that something can be just for everyone else. All right, also got the different types of sacrifice, and they are burning, decapitation, drowning. So if you ever see somebody that drowned, okay, 10 times out of 10 this person was sacrificed. We have live burial. I have not heard about anyone being buried alive. Like, I've never heard of that. Okay, we see it in Kill Bill, but I don't think maybe after this I'll look up a story of someone being like buried alive. Okay, that's pretty intense. I think that's the most intense one to me, other than burning. Well, they're all intense. And then finally we have dismemberment. Okay, so dismembering somebody, so the Jeffrey Dahmers and shit like that. Okay, so if you ever find something, okay, remember that time when I had that rabbit? Remember I had that rabbit on my lawn and the head was cut off? Okay, I didn't know at the time, but now I know that was some form of sacrifice. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, we have endangering life. Okay, so yeah, somebody's trying to endanger your life. I'm also getting freak accidents, like something is a freak accident, like seriously, like somebody. I'm also getting a situation, something is really catch 22. I'm getting a situation where someone puts their all into their job, like they wake up every day ready for work, they go to sleep every day thinking about their job, they in between work they're still thinking about work. I'm getting a situation whereas someone's job is going to sacrifice them. You hear about those stories where people are getting like decapitated and their leg cut off and things like that. That's the exact same thing. Okay, so jobs sacrifice their employees. Again, the slaughter of servants and slaves. Your job is, you are a slave to your job. Okay, you are a servant to your boss. Okay, so your boss can sacrifice you. Okay, just saying. All right, so we have endangering life. Okay, and let's keep it going. I just seen framing. Okay, and we have migraine and paranoid personality. Okay, with the migraine here, this could be the start of a heart attack or cardiac arrest. Okay, this message may scare some people. Okay, it's not intended to though. Somebody is paranoid because of what they've done or what they've did. Somebody was only following directions. It's almost a situation whereas if someone doesn't abide by the rules, and they're on the chopping block. Okay, I'm really getting that. So somebody was afraid that it was going to be them, so they turned it on you. Okay, so something was actually not even for you. You have nothing to do with a situation, you have nothing to do with a person, place, or thing, but somebody's trying to turn something on you. Like, I'm definitely getting a mirror effect. Like, I'm definitely getting like somebody's trying to, like, they're mirroring you, but like they're using you in the place of themselves. So somebody else was on the chopping block, and they like, oh well, if I sacrifice somebody, will I get off the chopping block? And they're like, yeah. So I'm definitely getting something like that. All right, and we have acute spinal cord injury. Like I said, some type of final destination shit here. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to get you by yourself, or somebody's trying to get you to be isolated. I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. If you do not live by yourself, that is for a purpose. You find a lot of people that live by themselves, they'll end up dead. Somebody's trying to prevent this from happening to you. So if you do not live by yourself, it's because you're not supposed to live by yourself right now, because you're gonna end up dead. Like you're gonna end up hanging yourself or something. Or maybe, say for instance, this is somewhere that you want to move to. That place could be haunted, or that place could be tormented. Okay, so you move into a place and you start being tormented. You're like, what the hell is this going on? Something is in the walls. Like, there's spirits in the walls. I'm also getting, okay, I'm getting a situation where say for instance, someone's like, okay, say for instance, you rent a house, you rent a home, you rent an apartment, right? And say for instance, somebody was in that apartment, that house, and they were crying all day, or it was a whole bunch of arguments, or they were abusive to their kids, or they were being abused. That shit sticks to the walls. Something is on your walls. So make it your mission. Every time you move into a new place, clean the walls. Something is in the walls. Like when someone yells, or say for instance, someone's in an argument, they're yelling, all of that energy is seeping into the walls. It's seeping into the walls. Most people always think about the floors, but our feet are on the floor for a reason. The floor is meant to create, the floor is meant to handle dirt, but the wall is not. Okay, so your walls are dirty. Okay, there's energy in your walls, especially if you have thin walls. Okay, so just be wary of that. So you may get into a place and you're like, man, fuck this, fuck that, and you start feeling suicidal. That's because somebody else was in that exact same place. Like, I'm also getting like, wherever you're sleeping, say for instance, wherever you're sleeping, wherever you're laying down, somebody laid down the exact same way as you. So you're laying down in the exact same place as somebody else. Like, say for instance, somebody just got beat the fuck up by their husband. They got a bloody nose, their eyes all swole up, their lips busted, and they lay down in that same place. You got all their blood in that place. Like, I'm definitely getting something like that, okay? So let's just keep it going. Why am I channeling Up? Like, I'm channeling that cartoon movie Up. Okay, don't know why, but I am. All right, we have the Hierophant, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Emperor card. The reason why somebody wants to sacrifice you is because you're the best. So if they were to sacrifice you being the Emperor card, they would get a lot of gifts. So somebody would inherit gifts, somebody would inherit looks, somebody would inherit your genes. This is like someone literally breeding with you, but they're not. They're using you as a sacrifice. They're using you as a ritual. With the Nine of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, these are natural talents that you have. Somebody would naturally inherit your talents. And it's weird because this person is not your family. Usually when sacrifices occur here, like it's through the family. That's how it all started. Like in the royal family, they sacrifice each other and they kill each other for the top spot. Okay, that's where it all started. Okay, back in the day. All right, so somebody knows that. I'm also getting somebody knows that they will be very well respected. Like if they kill you, if they get rid of you, somebody will get like so much respect. Somebody would damn near be better than you. That's the point though, okay? So with the Emperor here as well, this is athleticism, okay? You guys all know in Get Out, they highlight athleticism, especially boxing. Now, boxing is one of the most brutal sports that you can do. Like, you're getting paid to be beat up. You're getting paid to be like disfigured. This like you're literally being paid to get fucked up. Like, but white supremacists, and that is a real thing. White supremacy still is a thing, guys. They look at athleticism, okay? There's something about your athleticism. You're very athletic, okay? It's something about your body, like the shape of your legs, the shape of your calves, how big your feet are, how big your hands are, can you catch a ball type shit, okay? How tall you are type shit, how long your legs are, like literally, okay? So someone's looking at your athletic build. Are you fat? Do you have a fupa? Is your stomach flat? Do you have a six-pack type shit? Like, somebody's looking at your athletic build. Do you have a big butt or something like that? Do you have big tits type shit? Like, I'm really getting that, all right? Yeah, the Devil card, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Somebody's working with Lucifer. Okay, I'm hearing the battle of the sexes. So this could also be a situation, whereas with the Emperor card coming out and the Queen of Swords coming out, this could be a situation whereas whatever you are destined to do or whatever you're doing is a masculine field. You're in a masculine field, so these masculines are trying to sacrifice you, okay? I'm really getting purification. You are supposed to be the one that purifies everyone of their sins. That's what purification means, okay? Purifying everyone of their sins, okay? So yeah, I'm also getting like somebody may sacrifice one of their people for reparations, okay? For reparations, okay? So this is like this is a I'm sorry type of sacrifice, okay? We have the Nine of Wands and the Sun card. So somebody's mad, okay? So somebody may be mad that you're black. They can't use you. Okay, I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know, black people have different type of gene structures, whatever. But specifically, I know that they always use black people, so this is weird that they're saying that they can't use you because you're black. Specifically, there's something, your melanin is protecting you from somebody sacrificing you. Like, your melanin is protecting you. Somebody can't sacrifice you because, okay, I'm getting this, hear me out. Somebody's not going to sacrifice somebody because they're too dark. I'm really getting that, but I'm also getting like the more knowledge someone gets about black people, the worse it gets. Like, if someone, like, once someone finds out that melanin is powerful, melanin is protection, like, the thought that they can't sacrifice dark people because they don't want to be dark. So somebody is afraid that if they sacrifice you, they'll take on your characteristics. Like then they're gonna get sunburned, or they're gonna get black, or they're gonna get dark, or type shit, or they're gonna receive hatred, or because of the, you know, because dark skinned people, they receive a lot of hatred. They have to work harder. Okay, and all of that shit. Okay, so I'm definitely getting that. All right, but if this is like somebody's catching on now. Somebody's like, oh no, the more melanin they have, the more gifted they are. That's what somebody thinks. Okay, so somebody's like a, all right, is it fixed now? You good? Okay, cool. So yeah, like I was saying, sounds back. Good. Good, guys. Good. Okay, cool. Somebody's learning about melanin, and that's the scary part. Okay, because if this is a white person, or this could be anybody, because whether you guys know it or not, they all do this. Black people do it, white people do it, Mexican people do it, Arabian people do it. For some reason, I want to think that Middle Eastern people probably do it the best, because they're probably going based off of the Bible and how the Bible says to sacrifice. So if you're Middle Eastern, you have the gift of sacrifice. Like, you can sacrifice somebody without getting into trouble, because it's in the Bible. And I know that a lot of Middle Eastern people believe in the Bible, and they're very religious bound. So a lot of those people know the ins and out of what a sacrifice means. It's atonement. Okay, atonement is what sacrifice is. Okay, so let's keep it going. All right, we have the Ace of Swords, the Lover's card, and the Seven of Pentacles. All right, so somebody loves you. Like somebody, I'm also getting, this is the problem. Somebody is going to sacrifice you because they love you. So this is like something the devil made them do. Like, somebody don't want to do this, but it's going to be the most powerful sacrifice that they could do. Because someone loves you, it's going to bring more power out of the situation. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. This could be a lover or a loved one, but that's more normal than somebody on the street sacrificing you. Everyone should have protection from people outside of their family trying to harm them. Let's just be honest. Okay, but if it's in the family, that's some royal shit. Like, that's what the royals do. Okay, we have the Five of Cups, the Star card, and the Hermit card. Okay, so again, in these secret societies, they use these tactics. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to square in on no secret society. That's not this type of reading. I'm just gonna go ahead and read what I'm reading type shit. All right, we have the Six of Cups, the Justice card, and the Three of Swords. I'm also getting people with license to kill. We talk about people with license to kill all the time, but you don't never hear about that shit for real. Like, there are really people out here with license to kill. Like, and I don't think that it's given by the divine. Like, you gotta be somebody that was really abused, or really fucked over, to whereas the divine is like, no, they need this. Okay, so we have, yeah, somebody has a license to kill. I'm also getting, like, somebody has a license to kill if they keep getting away with something. Somebody is doing something illegal, somebody is doing something they have no business doing, and they keep getting away with it. No one cares. That's because they have a license to kill. Okay, Knight of Wands. This is an avenging angel. Okay, why y'all leaving the chat? What's up? Why y'all leaving? I'm confused. All right, we have the Magician, the Eight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, somebody's trying to turn the tables on you. Okay, or somebody's trying to turn the problem on you. Okay, Why is everybody leaving? What y'all leaving for? Whatever, I don't care. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. So something may be rejected, okay? We have the World card, and we have the Queen of the Empress card and the Ace of Cups. So now this could be the battle of the sexes, or this could be a battle between women. Somebody knows that you're the most beautiful, so somebody is being sacrificed for beauty. Someone's like, you're the most beautiful, you're the most talented, you're the most divine. So here you are on the chopping block, you're on the table here. All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles here. All right, so it's not just one person. It looks like it's a whole group trying to do this. Yeah, the Three of Cups, talking amongst themselves. Yeah, 33 is here. All right. Yeah, the Queen of Wands and then the Eight of Cups. All right. You're going to leave before it's too late. Okay. Or you're going to notice something before it's too late. All right. Yeah, the Four of Swords, the Ace of Wands. Somebody's acting like everything is all good, everything's all cool. It's so weird because I always be thinking about this. Now, I'm not the type of person to think about death. Like, I don't think about death and how it would be to die. But I do think about, you know, when people are about to die, that week or that month or that year before they die is so significant. Like, they always say that, especially old people know when they're about to die. But what about young people and kids and shit like that? Like, do people know that they're about to die? Like, say for instance, you're about to die, you're gonna die on Friday and it's Monday. Do you feel that on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Like, do you not feel that? Like, I'm really getting that. Yep, the Ten of Wands. So something has taken 10 weeks. That's significant. 8 through 10 weeks. Something takes 8 through 10 weeks for somebody to plan this out, for somebody to cover their tracks and everything. So something's going to take 8 through 10 weeks, about 2 months. So somebody has about 2 months until somebody tries some wicked shit on them. Okay. Now, it could already be 2 months. All right. Yeah, we got the Eight of Wands, we got the Seven of Cups and the Page of Swords. Somebody's wondering something. Somebody's trying to get you to walk into a trap. Yeah, the Hangman. Somebody's really, really planning this out. This doesn't look good. All right. All right. We have the Five of Wands and the Page of Cups. All right, and the Four of Cups. I'm also getting somebody doesn't have a reason why they're trying to do this. They're greedy. Okay, they're greedy as fuck. Okay, or they're very superficial. Okay, they want goods. Okay, so somebody's doing something for goods. Okay, but with the Moon card here, something is being covered up. Okay, I'm also getting like a lot of people, like when they're about to die, their intuition becomes very fucking murky. Like, it becomes real murky. Like, you can't tell who's your friend, who's not your friend. You don't know who's with you, who's down. You don't know if you're doing something wrong. You don't know if you sold your soul. You just don't know. Like, you just don't know. Like, your intuition is real murky. Like water. Like, you're diving into some water. Okay, deep dive, deep plunge. All right. Yeah, we got the World card. We got the Five of Wands and the Page of Cups. You are someone's competitor. Like we said that at the beginning of the message. All right. We have the Seven of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. All right. As long as you're around, somebody is not getting the recognition that they need to get. Somebody feels like you cannot live in me too. So somebody's under this guise that there can't be two queens, there can't be two kings, there can't be two royals in the same proximity. Okay. We got the Eight of Cups, we got the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Swords here. So something is being hidden, okay? Something is like popping up in your sleep, okay? So somebody is doing some type of spell work, magic, manipulation on you. It's coming through your sleeping state, okay? I'm also getting night sweats. You may wake up and you're like literally drenched in sweat, you're drenched, okay? I'm also getting, this is very like rare, but you're gonna piss on yourself. You may wake up and you pissed on yourself, like as a grown-ass adult, like you're pissing on yourself. That's weird, okay? I'm really getting that. Like you have no control over your bowels. I'm really getting that. Or like you may shart on yourself or poop on yourself or something. That's not a good sign, okay? I'm also getting like blood in your stools, or you're coughing up blood or something like that, but there's like a hint of blood in something, like in your spit or in your like something, okay? Yeah, the Ten of Wands, the Tower, and then the Moon card. Somebody's doing something based off of the new moon, or somebody's doing something based off of the moon. Yeah, the Hangman, and then the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so I don't want to repeat the thing. Hold on. All right. We got bipolar. So you thought somebody liked you. They just liked you the other day. Somebody liked you the other day. Now they don't, I guess. All right, we have hidden, stolen property, and paid the devil. So like I said, somebody's trying to steal from you. That's why they want you gone. All right, yeah, Italian spirits. And then we have princess, okay? So swimming with the fishes, okay? Somebody works with a lot of men. Somebody wants respect. Like somebody just wants to be respected or revered. Because it keeps popping out. Somebody's gonna do, you're not the first person that somebody has tried to sacrifice or put on the chopping block type shit. Nine of Pentacles, literally getting like your body on the, like on a table. This could be some type of surgery, like you're not meant to make it out of surgery. Here's the doctor right here. Yeah, somebody's mad because you're clever or you outsmarted them. All right. I'm also getting somebody is not going to hold back. Yeah, we got the Sun card, the Five of Cups, the Magician, and then the Ace of Swords. So something about black people. They sacrifice each other. So somebody doesn't have to go out and try to like ruin your life. Your own people are gonna do it for you. All right, so all somebody has to do is convince another black person that you're better than them, or you're doing better than them, or you're stealing something from them, or you're somebody to look out for, and there it goes. It starts. Now somebody wants your head. Yeah, all somebody has to do is lie to somebody, tell somebody, like hype somebody's head up, like, you know, that's supposed to be you, or you're supposed to be in that position, or you know, you thought about that first, you know, remember when you did this for this person and now they're ignoring you, or shit like that. Yeah, but you're gonna get the last laugh in a situation. Or remember that time you wanted to sleep with this person and they ignored you, they rejected you. Do you remember that? Yeah, somebody's doing everything they can to put pressure on somebody, to make somebody feel insecure by you, so that they then will be on board with this going on. Okay. I'm also getting somebody's trying to, like, somebody's putting something in their face like, you know, they don't deserve that. You know, you deserve that. You know, that's meant for you. You know, they didn't even work hard for that type energy. Or, you know, they aren't who they say they are. Or, don't you hate this person's attitude? Don't they have a horrible attitude? They're a shitty person. Don't you think that? I'm also getting something about choking, sleep paralysis. Again, something is in the walls. So if all of a sudden you're with somebody and they become extremely, like, aggressive towards you, or controlling or abusive, okay, say for instance, every time this person comes to your house they want to argue, or every time this person comes over it's a problem, or they end up hitting you, or they end up doing some wild shit, or the police are called, it's because it's something that's in the walls. I can't say it enough. I'm also getting solo dolo. Somebody's trying to convince you to be by yourself so that they can plot on you. You don't need to be by yourself. I believe this. Nobody deserves to be alone. I don't give a fuck what you did, bitch. There's somebody for everybody. Nobody deserves to be alone, bitch. If you a killer, you still don't deserve to be alone. Like, I'm really getting that. Only people that deserve to be alone and just sad is people who do shit to kids. That's the only people. But, like, every crime should be rectified. Even if you killed somebody, you still don't deserve to be alone, bitch. Like, I'm really getting that. Because, you know, loneliness, it actually makes you sick. Like, look it up. Like, if you're lonely, or if you're alone for too long, it'll actually make you sick. You can have a heart attack. You can go into cardiac arrest literally from being alone. It's not healthy. Being alone is not healthy. Now, if you're an introvert, or say for instance, like, I'm a Pisces, so we naturally like to be by ourselves at times, but it is just not healthy to be by yourself all the time. You need to, like, at least if you need to do something, be around people at one point in your life. It's not healthy. Like, you can literally die from loneliness. Okay. So don't get comfortable with being alone. That's not normal. Like billions of people in, like, think about it like this, it's billions of people in the world, but you're alone. That doesn't make no sense. Yeah, I'm also getting, you have a fear of being by yourself. That's for a reason. You know that if you get by yourself, somebody's gonna try to do something to you. You become, like, you just know you're not supposed to be alone. Yeah, the Page of Wands, you're not supposed to be by yourself. Eight of Swords, that's not your destiny. You were never supposed to be alone. Not for this long. Like, if you've been by yourself for a while now, you were never supposed to be by yourself for this long. Yeah, Nine of Swords, that's why somebody's worried. You're not supposed to be by yourself. But somebody orchestrated this with the Magician card. You're by yourself and you're comfortable. Good job. Like, you're doing an amazing job, but that's not your destiny. That's about to, all of that shit is about to be changed up, because I'm kind of getting, you're dealing with a greedy ass person. They feel as if you're with somebody, you're doing better than them. because you're already so talented, you're already so gifted, and you have love in your life. That's not fair. So somebody wants you to just be talented and gifted and a lonely person, but that's not your destiny. You're not destined to be by yourself. I'm also getting, if your lover keeps trying to isolate you, they're in on that shit. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm sorry. You gotta call a spade, bitch. And if your lover they want you to be isolated, like they want you to be by yourself, that's weird. That's weird as fuck, because you're not wanting them to be by their self. You're not wishing loneliness on them. That's weird as fuck for somebody they want you to be by yourself. So if your lover like continuously rejects you and stands you up, and they know like you know what I'm saying, like they continuously do this, you may want to look at your lover again, like on some real shit, because that's some weird shit right there. Like somebody keeps standing you up, or they really, really, really want you to be by yourself. That's weird. Like somebody wants you to feel alone. That's weird as fuck, because you don't want them to feel alone. So why the fuck would you want me to feel alone? Yeah, the Page of Wands. Something in psychology. Somebody's in on that shit. Like I don't know like what it's gonna take for you to realize that this person is not your fucking friend. They're not your lover. They're in on that shit. Somebody's happy that you're by yourself. You may even tell this person like, hey dude, like, can you hang out with me? I'm just like, I'm bored, I'm lonely. Like, and you're being very authentic with this person. Like, you gonna get rewarded for that. Like, if somebody still try to stand you up, like you tell this person out your mouth like, hey, I don't got no friends, or I'm down here by myself, or I'm by myself, or sometimes I feel alone, can you hang out with me? And they literally reject you, or they ignore you, or they motherfucking stand you up, bitch. They need to count their motherfucking days, bitch, because that ain't cool. That's not cool at all. Especially if you being authentic, like you're being authentic, like you really like expressing like how you feel, like, damn, I feel alone, and somebody's still trying to shit on you. That's not gonna go down. I'm also getting, somebody will tell you something all day. Say for instance, this is interesting. Somebody tell you, get a job, 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 get a job. Yo broke ass, you ain't got no job. Go get a job, get a job, get a job. Then guess what? Guess what you do? You go get a job. Now somebody's sad. You sure you don't want, you sure you can work? I don't think you can work. I don't think you should work, bro. Like, for real, I don't think you should be working. Like, that's a boring ass job, but that ain't even a good job, but they don't pay enough anyway. Like, I don't think you should be working, for real. Like, for real. Like, that's so funny. That is so fucking funny. Like, I'm really getting that. Like, somebody's telling you something over and over and over again just so they can say that shit. Or somebody's telling you, like, I don't know, like, yo broke ass, you so fucking broke. You just broke as fuck. You broke. You wear the same clothes every day. Yo broke ass. You broke, bitch. You can't be around me. You a broke bitch. Then all of a sudden you pop up with 10K, 100K, 20K. They like that. Now they hating even more. So I'm kind of getting a situation like that. Yeah, it's 5 of Cups. Now somebody's sad. The only reason why somebody's saying something to you is to hurt your feelings, or to rub something in your face, or to make it seem like you're a bum. Someone wanted to make it seem like you was a bum. Yeah, and that shit just not gonna go through. We ending off with the 7 of Pentacles. All right.